Welcome to Krendar's Adventures. I've been very excited to play this game for a long time since it finally came to Steam. And now here it is. I've played this game 3 or 4 times. It's my absolute favorite Spider-Man game, although, I mean, let's be honest, it doesn't have a lot of competition in that area, but still, it's really, really good. Now, the concept of this one is, if you're not familiar with it, is you get to play through the game as 4 different versions of Spider-Man from alternate realities. So, let's just jump in. And we'll let the game explain why. Now, I don't know how loud the sound on the cutscenes is going to be, because let me show you. Big difference in loudness there for some reason, right? I've turned it down in the settings, so I think it sounds good here. Hopefully the cutscene won't be too crazy.
Hey there, true believers! Watch as once again frightening forces are at work in our world, ready to wreak havoc with our very existence. Who or what prowls the halls of Empire State University after dark? None other than the master of illusion himself, the menacing Mysterio!
The tablet of order and chaos. Selling you on the black market is gonna make me a mint.
Good, you can use a mint. Oof, I can smell your breath from here.
Spider-Man?
Wait, how would you eat a mint through that fishbowl? Nice! Don't get me wrong, your illusions are nifty and all, but if you ask me, they could use a little more kick. Nah, souvenirs are available in the gift shop.
Stop it! Cease your incessant prattling!
But incessant is the best kind of prattling.
What? What's this?
Hey, Bubblehead, think fast!
Oops.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, can somebody tell me what's going on here?
Spider-Man, you are needed.
Madam Webb? As if this night wasn't strange enough already.
The Tablet of Order and Chaos is the most powerful of all the mystic artifacts in the world, and you shattered it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Guess they don't make tablets like they used to, huh?
The pieces are now fragmented across other dimensions. Dimensions that are strange reflections of our own. A past unlike ours. A present day out of sync. And a distant future which may or may not come to pass.
Is that a cartoon pig?
Focus. I require your help. Yours and the help of these 3 other Spider-Men. The heroes into whose realities the tablet fragments fell.
Whoa, slow down. Other realities? Other me's?
Yes, I have explained our dire situation to them. They will be your allies in this quest.
But I'm the most charming, right?
You must gather all the pieces of the tablet before they fall into the wrong hands. Or our reality, as well as theirs, will be utterly destroyed.
Yeah, right. No pressure or anything.
Alrighty then. So this version of Spider-Man is voiced by Neil Patrick Harris. And I think he does a really good job.
These neighborhoods aren't gonna friendly themselves.
If you follow my instructions, I will assist you in finding a fragment now.
Who am I to refuse a lovely lady? Lead on, MW.
All right.
Tutorial
you need
time.
to reach that ledge to begin your quest.
Wait, this quest involves jumping?
Shock.
And now, scale the wall with your unique adhesive abilities.
I believe the technical term is stickum powers. Yup, I'm crawling up a wall.
Stickum powers.
I am augmenting your spider sense. Now, instead of just detecting danger, you have the added abilities of seeing through objects, locating enemies, and discerning structural weaknesses in your environment.
Cool.
I will bestow it upon the other Spider-Men as well. Don't let weak structures or other obstacles block your path. Use your webbing to pull that wall down.
And that's called breaking an enemy. Hey, look what I found.
Excellent work. A job well begun is half done. Now to another Spider-Man, and to bestow a different gift upon him.
The black suit! What am I doing in the black suit? I hate this thing!
Stay calm, young Peter. This suit has extra abilities you will need in your quest.
Like what, trying to take over my body?
I said stay calm. My psychic powers will keep it from overwhelming you.
Yeah, well, I hope you get the receipt.
Now let's retrieve the next fragment. Spitspot.
Did you just say spit spot?
First, with your ability to web zip, you can travel quickly from perch point to perch point. Try it now.
Okay, before I do that, I need to get back into the controls and turn off vibration. 'Cause I hate that. Okay, so this alternate Spider-Man is Ultimate Spider-Man. For anybody who's
Occasionally, in
wondering.
order to reach distant perch points, you will have to jump towards them and web zip in midair.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't usually have the symbiote suit on.
And you
but-
can run across narrow walkways such as this one without fear of falling, due to your natural agility and powers of adhesion.
They're called stickum powers. Did one of the other me's make that joke already?
Yes, and it was no funnier then.
Yeesh.
The fragment is at the end of the corridor. Can you swing across to it?
Can I? Lady, it's my trademark. I gotta admit, this suit does feel fairly under control. And I feel stronger, faster. Maybe this will work out after all. Fingers crossed.
So his specialty is going to be fighting giant mobs of things. He's got a lot of AoE with the tendrils.
They're all gonna be this easy to find, right?
No.
Son of
But now,
Son
I
of a-
must turn my consciousness to the future and to... Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man of the year 2099.
That's me, ready to save the universe and looking good while doing it.
The next fragment is close. Just ahead, in fact.
Also, the only Spider-Man that's not Peter Parker.
Gotta watch out, though.
In this
area
game,
is
I mean.
property of the Alchemax Corporation, and that means the public eye will be everywhere.
And what, pray tell, is a public eye?
Not a what, a who. The police force owned by Alchemax, and I'm not sure which is more corrupt.
So here's the combat tutorial coming
Speak
up.
of the devil, here comes the public eye now.
Many enemies will try to stop you from collecting fragments. You must defeat them in combat.
Tell me about it. I tried to defeat him in cards once. Didn't go so good.
This one looks easy. Try a light attack.
He's over there!
Here comes another. Perhaps something stronger.
Keep the battle tips coming, lady. It's like having Sun Tzu as a life coach.
Impressive. With your incredible strength, you can probably even knock enemies into the air.
Sure can. Want to see?
You must never miss an opportunity to subdue an enemy, even in the air. Try to hit him while he's airborne and perform a combo.
Now this is just over then. And yet, so cool.
This game feels a lot
Now try
different in
to
60
grab your
FPS. It only came out on Steam relatively recently.
Come here, you.
So, the 3 or 4 times I played before were on
I
PS3.
didn't mean to make him disappear.
You didn't. I have saved him from peril and transported him to safety, thanks to a dimensional rift caused by the tablet. But please, try not to be so cavalier next time.
Good to know you got my back. Guess I'll just worry about my front.
Beware, Spider-Man. Here come the last 3. Take them out howsoever you choose, and make good.
You are one bloodthirsty old chick. I like it. That was a good warm-up. So when do I get a real challenge?
I fear it will be sooner than you think. And finally, I turn my attention from the future to a world set in the past.
And the best Spider-Man ever.
Say your prayers, punks. Here comes the Spider-Man. What do we got here?
Looks like criminal forces in this world have already found one of the fragments. They've taken over the station.
And this used to be such a nice place.
Use the shadows to your advantage.
Now, if you don't know what's going on here, this is Spider-Man
See if
Noir.
you can subdue these opponents silently, with stealth attacks.
You read my mind, sister.
Yes, that's what I do.
And this is his unique capability.
Those typewriters are slinging no joke. Won't last long. If
I mean,
they
it
open
seems
up
like
on
the other Spider-Man should be able to do
If
this
an
too,
enemy
but they
spots
don't.
you, it
Not in
is
the game.
imperative to defeat him quickly or retreat, either into the shadows or high above. I have gifted you with new web-swinging powers. They will be useful in this respect.
Oh, I like this. Thanks for the enhanced
Spider-Man Noir
powers,
doesn't
lady.
usually have...
Webs normally just kind of splatter everywhere.
Yeah.
Use your
He has like
spider sense
short-range,
to locate the fragment.
goopy, wet, splattery, shotgun-style webbing. He can't do the web lines.
There, through that gate.
Also, their spider sense looks different for every character, which is kind of neat. Also, Spider-Man Noir is not as physically hardy, so he doesn't do as good at just a straight-up brawl. So this is kind of more like a stealth game situation. It's almost like playing Dishonored or something, but Spider-Man.
Easy.
Get him, get him, get him. Also, I like how the color palette changes depending whether you're in darkness or in light. It's almost black and white here practically, but now you go to the light and you get some color, even though it's pretty sepia tone. You jump. And never mind, I'll just get you from over here.
Easy.
The fragment is close. I feel its presence.
These are my favorite stages. I enjoy some good stealth gameplay. Especially with Spider-Man.
And that's the end of that.
No, Spidey, it's just the beginning. Across many dimensions, these four fearless Spider-Men, in all their various incarnations, must fight to reassemble the Tablet of Order and Chaos. Not just for the sake of their own worlds, but for the fate of every world, in every dimension. Good luck, web-slingers. We're all counting on you.
You've recovered
Thank
the
you, Stan.
first quarter of the tablet. Excellent.
I've always been good at scavenger hunts.
Like moths to a flame, those with evil hearts
excuse me.
will be drawn to the unleashed power of the tablet, gaining new and frightening powers. So far, you have been fortunate that none of them have fallen into enemy hands.
Why'd you have to go and say that? Man, what a jinx.
I think a psychic would know
Useless
better.
hunk of nothing. Wait. What's this? Ah, yes. Power. This is what real power feels like. No more parlor tricks and sleight of hand. Mysterio is now the master of real magic. And this is just the beginning.
Good villain laugh. Okay, tutorial's over. Now for some real game. So each Spider-Man has 3 major levels to play through, and you alternate between all 4 Spider-Men before going to the next ones.
But what do you know? I swing around long enough, and my new upgraded spider sense points me towards a fragment. Definitely sensing something from inside the, jungle room? Hey, look at that. If it isn't Mr. Tablet Fragment, right there waiting for me to grab it. Which can only mean one thing. It's... trapped! Gotcha! That wasn't so bad, actually. Oh, come on!
Rest now, my brain. Save your strength. For when you awake, we begin the hunt.
Craven, that maniac. Where is he taking me this time? What horrible death trap will I have to overcome? Hey, this is a pretty nice view, actually.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. I don't know where the hell we are, though. It's got an African feel. Okay, now let's see. Where is it? Okay, now it says 0 out of 180 challenges completed. That's for the whole game, but these are very important. It's not going to let us look at them yet, though. Okay. It's tied into
let's see where this goes.
how you get your character upgrades. Now, I've never gotten everything to collect in the game. I'm not a completionist type, but I like to get as much as I can. Who builds their gates that tall?
Welcome, Spider-Man. Welcome to the jungle.
We've got fun and games.
Look, it holds great power, no? I could use it to crush you, like a bug.
That wouldn't be very sporting of you, would it?
Ah, you speak a great truth. Let it be your prize, then. If you can survive my gauntlet. Your powers against my skills. Your brain against mine. Come, enter my game of death. Claim your trophy, if you dare.
Oh, I dare. Oversized door completed. Okay, yeah, so now they're going to show me. Okay, so not only do these give me upgrade points, but there's also limitations on my upgrades. Actually, I'll show you that first. So you see how we have these sections. I have to complete 3 challenges before I'm allowed to take these upgrades. 7 for these, 10 for these, etc., etc. So it unlocks stuff. Oops. So we can't see what these are until we've completed the ones next to them. And each one of these sections is another level of the game for somebody else. So 5 consecutive web swings without touching the ground, that's going to be easy. 6 web strike. Okay, hit 10 hunters with jars. They'll teach us how to do that in a minute. Dodge 10 attacks, defeat 10 hunters. Zip kick 5 gunners off their perch point. That's important because there's only one part in the game, in the level, where you can do that. So we have to remember to do that. So let's get that first one out of the way. There we go. Done. Now we've got 2 more. Check out all the hunters in the main courtyard in under 4 minutes. That comes up later. Now it's worth mentioning that you can complete these challenges on the outer ring without having them revealed, I think. You just don't know what they are, so you don't know what you have to do.
Come, my friend. Hurry! Hurry!
So you want me to run through the jungle? Should I not look back?
Do not mock me, Spider-Man.
Too late.
Wow, you're awfully touchy for a guy who wears leopard print pants. Keep your tights on, I'm coming.
Okay. Whoops. They didn't teach me how to do that, but I remember how to do that one. If you ever need to just go straight up. Okay.
Come, come! We have only scratched the surface.
Seeing you so excited is creeping me out.
Okay. Just double checking to see if there's any other collectibles up here. I call them collectibles, but they actually give you points. They're not just there to be collected. They actually do something for you. Hi. Anything down there?
Yes, there is much for you to experience here. Traps, long-range
Traps.
weapons, and of course, hand-to-hand combat.
How cute! You put together your own boy band.
My disciples. They've come to study at the foot of the master, to learn the art of the hunt from the greatest hunter of all.
And the most modest.
You dare follow me in front of my students.
No,
Nice shades,
in
buddy.
front of your boy band.
Men, remember what I have taught you. Strike hard, strike fast, and show no mercy.
Yeah, let's see if you've got what it takes.
Yeah, run away like a bug!
I don't remember if they all have this mode. Challenge complete. Okay. Finishing grab on the Goliath Hunter. Well, we'll learn more about that later.
Spider-Man.
Nope.
What I do.
Wrong button. This is weird. Okay. Throw by pressing B.
Anybody else?
So this is how we're going to do that challenge.
And some for you.
Whoops. Oh, there we go.
That's how you put the zing in amazing.
Zing.
It seems my men have not proved much of a challenge for you.
Are you kidding? Those
Sure
guys
haven't.
were barely survived.
Really?
Not the base!
Ah, not in the face. No.
I'm not afraid of a dumb bug!
Now, there's more chances to do this later, but I just like to get them out of the way as fast as possible. So I'm done with them. Okay. This part's always one of the hardest ones to do. I usually don't get this one. Anyway, let's see what upgrades I can do now. Okay, that's useful. Let's take this one and this one.
Next.
Can't afford the other one yet. Thrill of the fight. Yes, I know about the upgrade. Oh, right. Character upgrades versus combat upgrades. Different things, technically. This is more of a passive overall. And the icons here show you which characters it applies to.
Who's having a good time? Raise your hand. Next. Look at me go.
Oh, okay. And sometimes you have these spiders on the walls, which are really just big point bonuses.
It's Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like you were told to wait here for me and fight me.
Thanks for playing. Bingo, bango, bongo. Look at me go.
For Kraven! For the thrill of the hunt!
Hey, you talk like
Active
it.
evasion is crucial when being attacked. Roll out of the way.
That looked like it hurt. I'll keep dishing it out if you keep taking it.
Oh, Spidey, you're so
That
sassy.
solves that.
Give him the sass. I'm not sure if it tells me how many of those spiders there are. Maybe it's one of the challenges. Wait, going the wrong way. Oops. I got turned around.
Come! The jungle still holds many surprises.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Well, there's those traps he was talking about.
Wait for him to come within range. When you have the shot, take it!
There, now we can do the kicking people off of pillars
I guess it
thing.
begins the bullet dodging portion of the festivities.
I don't know how they got to them, but there they are.
Next.
That's one. You have to be on the perch points, and you just web zip to the perch point like normal while they're on it. Nice and easy.
Kapow!
Okay. And this is the... That's one of the 8 hidden spiders. I think it's always 8. Trying to think of it. I took some hits there. Oh well.
Do you not feel it now? The blood pounding in your veins. The thrill that rouses the hair on your neck. That makes a drumbeat of your heart.
I did feel that, but I thought it was something I ate.
I'm not sure if I've ever gotten all 8 hidden spiders at any level before, honestly. They are tough. Anyway, looks like time to leave it here. See you in the next one.